What's up with it? It's your boy Trey Smith, your host of Let It Marinate, bringing you love, peace, and prosperity forevermore throughout your life. Okay guys, today we are doing something totally different. We are doing a hair tutorial. I'm going to show you guys my beginning stages of getting dreadlocks. I used to have waves back in the day, or really when I say back in the day, I mean like 4 months ago I had waves, you know what I mean? And I'll show y'all a picture of that real quick. But yeah, I was on the wave game, you know what I mean? I had them spinning, you know what I mean? I had the swirl in the back and everything. I had it popping. But today I'm gonna show you guys my journey of getting dreadlocks. And right now it's at the beginning stages. I'll say I've been growing my hair for probably 3 or 4 months, you know what I mean? So my hair is maybe like an inch and a half long. So it's at the beginning stages of growth and it's growing pretty fast, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna show you guys my routine when I get up in the morning. First things first, you have to wear a do-rag anytime you getting dreads, especially beginning stages, because you'll see lint, dust, dirt, grime, all that stuff all in your hair if you don't wear something to protect your hair when you sleeping. I don't wear this, out and about, but when I go to sleep, I put it on to protect my hair from anything getting in it, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to be looking raggedy like that, especially at the beginning stages, because there's an ugly stage, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, this is what I do when I get up. First things first, you know what I mean? I wake up, I get, take my do-rag off. Let me take it off for you guys. Let y'all see. It's probably looking hurt right now, but you know what I'm saying? Let y'all see what it look like. It look all matted up. Y'all can see the twist and everything. And by the way, I've been doing this beginning stage, I've been trying to do it with this curl sponge, you know what I mean? I've been seeing a lot of people with the curl sponge, and I've been trying to get mine like this, kind of semi-freeform. That's what people call it. It's not full freeform because I'm using something, but it's like semi-freeform. So I take my do-rag off and get like some warm water. Let it get warm, because warm water wakes the hair up more than cold water does. But you can do cold water or warm water. It don't matter what you choose. I usually do warm water though to get it warmed up. Plus it feels good on your head. Let me let it warm up real quick. All right, it's getting warm. All right, so what I do is I don't just douse my head. I don't just get it, damp, like real wet. But I wet my hands and I kind of like pat it in my head. I kind of wake it up, you know what I mean? I'll show y'all. All right, it's nice and warm now. So I put water in my head. Hands is that wet, you know what I mean? And I take it and I just, kind of wake it up a little bit. Just a little bit. And like I said, it's gonna look a little rough when you get up in the morning because that do-rag has had it, pressed down. And another thing about the do-rag is it helps to keep the tight twist intact. You know what I mean? It helps you to not move around on your head a lot when you sleep. Some people sleep rough, you know what I mean? And you'll wake up and stuff is unraveled and all that. You don't want that, especially not starting out. So you always wear your do-rag to protect from the dust and the lint, like I said before, and to keep your it's like a curl. It's to keep your curls intact, you know what I mean? So that is that. Gotta keep your curls intact. So let me see, touch it up a little bit more. That should do right there. So I do that, and then after I wake up my hair a little bit, it's not all the way woke up right now, but it's standing up a little bit. I take my product I got. What I use is As I Am. What I use is As I Am, and this is the twist defining cream. I had the double buttercream, but I seen they had twist defining cream. I didn't even know they had multiple, choices for this. I got this from, you can get it at Walmart. The double buttercream I got at Walmart, but I think they also have the twist defining cream at Walmart or Sally's or any hair beauty place you can get it, you know what I mean? But yeah, As I Am, it's organic. It got shea butter, it got argan oil, it got all that, good stuff for food for the hair. It got all the food for the hair. So anyway, after you put the water on your hair, and by the way, it's pink. If y'all have never seen it, that's the pink kind. I don't know if it's the only one that's pink, but this one is pink. The double buttercream is white, so that's how you can tell the difference, just in case. What I do is I get like a little bit on my finger, not a whole bunch, because this stuff is not, super cheap. It's probably like $12 to $15 a jar. So you get a little bit on your hand, rub it together. Wow. You don't want it, just enough. And you put it on your hair. Rub it through your hair like this. Because it's twist defining cream, so it's supposed to have a nice hold to it. Once you get it all in your hair, if you got some still left on your hand, just get your sponge and just wipe it off. Simple technique right here. That way you ain't wasting, Some people get stuff on their hands and wipe it off on a towel. I'm like, that's product, bro. Put that on your head. So put it on the sponge. Get the sponge. You go in a circular motion. However you go. I go clockwise. It might look different on video, but I'm going clockwise. Crazy part is when I had waves, I went clockwise too. So it's already going with my hair pattern. You can see it's starting to stand up a little bit. You just keep going around your hair. Also, get you a little mirror. Get you a little mirror right here. That way you can see the back of your head and see what you're doing. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It's coming up. Starting to wake up. Yeah, it's starting to stand up. Oh, it's easy. You know what I mean? You can start to see it stand up a little better. And I have my hair texture is a little different. So it's a mix between, I'm not mixed. I'm 100% black, but it's a mix between, coarse and I think it's like maybe I don't know, I have to see. I think it's maybe like a 4A or a 3 or 3C or something like that. I have to see. But yeah, pretty much get your curl sponge. And I always use this part. I don't use this side yet. You can use whatever side you want to use, but I always use this side because this is the side that seems to twist it up a lot better for me. If you were just doing the curls, afro curls, you know what I mean? Like this side is what people use, or this side, but most of the time I see people use this side. But if you're trying to get, semi freeform dreads, use this side. It works a lot better. It separates a lot better too. But yeah, this is the routine, guys. Get that sponge, you can go 10 minutes. 10 minutes on your head. And be sure when you first starting out, don't go super hard on your head. Go light, go real light. And then as it starts to twist up, then you can kind of put pressure on it. But you don't want to get it super, super hard because these things have been known to make hair break off and you don't want that. You don't want a bald patch in your head and you walking around thinking you look good and you didn't have no mirror to see and people laughing at you. You don't want that. So, yeah, guys, you get that. I know it's time for me a haircut. I also cut my own hair. It's almost time for me to get a haircut. It's actually time because it's starting to grow back right here. And I'm keeping my sides faded. You know what I mean? Because that's the type of look that I desire. And shout out to 360 Jezzy. I've been watching him for probably about 6-7 years. You know what I mean? And I'm just now starting to show y'all how to do the haircut tutorials and the dreads. Dreads are something totally different, by the way. I've never, ever thought about getting dreads, not until after I became a business owner and I ain't got to worry about that stereotype or all that, you know, working for somebody else. Being your own boss come with a lot of perks. Also come with a lot of works too. So don't get it twisted, but it pays off. It most definitely pay off. You can do stuff like, you know, have whatever hairstyle or style you want without worrying about your boss breathing down your neck. So, but anyway, guys, I'll finish this up a little later. Y'all get the concept. Y'all see how my curls look. See how tight they are. You know what I mean? This is how it's gonna look starting out. Like I said, I'm at the beginning stages. I need to touch it up a little bit more on this side. Looking a little rough. But yeah, you guys, this is how you do it with a sponge. You know, I never knew you could get dreads with a sponge. I thought it was just for curls. But yeah, man, this is how you do it. You know what I mean? This is just, like I said, it's the beginning stages. I'm gonna do a haircut tutorial soon. You know? Yeah, this is how it's starting to look right now. You get a brush, you know, brush around. Gotta brush around it. Make sure you keep your hair brushed. This one kind of dirty. Gotta make sure you keep your brush clean too, because you don't want that stuff getting in your dreads. So, yeah. That's how it look, guys, with the curl sponge. Simple. And it spaces them out for you. That's what I like. So whenever I do a retwist, my hair get a little longer. When I do a retwist, it'll look real good. But it kind of got that crazy look right now, you know what I mean? I gotta touch it up a little bit more. But yeah, this is pretty much the routine. Water, first do-rag. First and foremost, when you get up, brush your teeth. That is 100%. It don't matter if you're doing a video and people can't smell your breath. First and foremost, brush your teeth and then worry about the other stuff later. So after you brush your teeth, take your do-rag off, warm water or however you like your water. Put that on your head. Not a lot, just wet your hands and run your hands through your hair, you know, wake up your dreads. And after that, you get your cream. Like I said, I do as I am. Get your cream, put that on your head just a little bit, maybe like the size of a dime. Put that on your hand, rub it, then put it, you know, all through your hair. And then put the excess on your sponge. Start doing your sponge, you know what I mean, waking your hair up. Doing that until your hair is styled to the desire you like. After that, you set. The only other thing you might have to do is, like I said, you know, line yourself up, because I need a line. You know, shape yourself up, go to your barber, whatever you do, you know how you want to style your hair. But anyway, you guys, this is my routine in the morning. First and foremost, you know, got your do-rag on. Take the do-rag off, put water in your hair, just, you know, rub it through your hair, put your product in your head, then get your curl sponge if that's the desire you want to go with, you know, the curl sponge. That way you ain't got to constantly be twisting. But I twist my hair throughout the day too. I just take my hand and twist it however the pattern goes. I take my hand and twist it, but You put the product in your head, curl sponge. Make sure the access is on the access of the product is on the sponge. That way you're not wasting product. Curl your hair, and you good to go. That's how it is for me. Like that, it don't necessarily take that long to do it. You know what I mean? I'm just showing y'all step by step how I do it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's all you need. You need the sponge, you need whatever cream, you need water, and you good to go. And just let your hair grow. You know what I mean? Make sure you get the shampoos and stuff I use. I use biotin, but I haven't washed my hair. Probably that's another thing. You ain't gonna wash your hair for a good 2 months. You know what I mean? So when you first start this out, if you're like, hey, I want to get dread, wash your hair one good time. Scrub it, strip it of all the dirt, grime, and then, you know, put your conditioner and all that stuff in there, because that's going to be the last time you wash your hair for about 2 months. You know what I mean? Because you want your hair to lock up. That's the only thing about dreads that I had to get used to, is not washing my hair, because I like working out and doing all that stuff like that, and the sweat is unreal. So it's tough, but if you treat your hair right, you eat right, you do all the things you need to do to make sure your hair is clean, smell good throughout this journey, you got to do it. Because if not, if you eating bad, it's gonna come out and it's gonna be nasty. You know what I mean? You don't want to be that person. So make sure you eating right, drinking a lot of water, taking vitamins. You can take biotin pills. The shampoo I got is biotin actually, and they have the pills too you can take. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it, guys. You know what I mean? Make sure you're eating healthy, doing all that stuff, and those are the steps. You know, do-rag, water, product, sponge. A sponge for about 10 minutes. That way it get everywhere and get it all nice and neat. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Get your line up, cut your hair, you be straight. You be fresh, you know what I mean? You be ready for the world. But yeah, you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you love it. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your boy Trey Smith signing off. See y'all on the next video. Peace.